middleweight champion looks to get back on top with a win in this one.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, presenting the renowned unified world champion with a remarkable undefeated career, introducing the 2-division champion of the world and boxing's pride of Wales, please welcome Joe, the Italian Dragon Calzaghe. Fighting out of the blue corner from Brooklyn, New York, introducing an acclaimed 2-time middleweight champion of the world known as the Miracle Man, introducing Daniel Jacobs.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
I love this arena. I dream of places.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Brilliant hook there. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. And he scores with the counter. Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good counter punch. What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Keep doing what you're doing. Jump all over them.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
They've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
Good counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Judging this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's a blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little bit you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Calzaghe in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker.
And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. That hook was off target. When you've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class, it sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. Joe Calzaghe just went down. Looks like he's leading halfway through this round. Well, he's back up, but now what, Johnny?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here? That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up. And think, right, I'm back in the game. It's so hard for a fighter.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. A perfect counter lands. Let's talk about Calzaghe in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
He's too tired. Look at him. Look at him from across the ring. He's tired. Every time you see him get a big deep breath, banging downstairs, just in no time. Don't let him recover. Don't let him get his breath back.
Get back into this fight. It's so important now that in the first minute, next round, you get on top of him. Keep him busy with that jab, working behind the jab, and then let your shots go. Don't let him get
Keep it up. We'll be on his ass in no time. Don't let him recover.
Just keep on top of him. Don't let him get back into the fight. Don't let him get...
You keep it up. We'll be on his ass in no time. Don't let him recover.
Body. Keep taking away that air. Every time you see him get a big deep...
Keep it up. We'll be on his ass in no time.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Just keep it up. We'll be on his ass in no time. Don't let him recover. Don't let him get his breath back.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. We can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Which one is going to be the first to get rocked? Bombs away. A real good back and forth between these two fighters. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you're in competition. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Calzaghe in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Jump all over him. Mix it up, body and head. Be smart. Take
Got no gas in the tank no more. You're so close, kid. Come on. Bang it.
Jump all over him. He's ready to go now. Jump all over him. Mix it up, body and head. Be smart. Change your angles. Go out there and finish him. He's ready to go. Jump all over him.
So close, kid. Come on. Banging downstairs. Jab.
Be smart. Change your angles. Go out there and finish him. He's ready to go.
Will the fight. He's nearly down. This kid ain't got no gas in the tank no more.
Mix it up, body and head. Be smart. Change your angles. Go out there and
Jab. That's what I'm talking about.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
body and head. Be smart.
No more. You're so close, kid. Come on. Banging downstairs. Jab. Jab.
Do your business.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history book.
Their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
The best start, Bob. You know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round.
So the referee says he can continue, but how much more does he have left?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, just barely. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. A borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Into the fight. Don't let him get.
You gotta keep on.
And there's the bell to start the round. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what.
Up on his feet, and now he's ready to engage again.
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
That hook doesn't score. Pretty good start the first half of this round. And that hook misses.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. So much for being a good sport here. They're going to taunt. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Let's talk about Calzaghe in that last round. Well, this is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. The corner might be thinking about stopping it here.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Look at him from across the ring. He's tired.
Don't let him get back into this fight. Come on, you got this. Don't let him off the up.
It's in no time. Don't let him recover. Don't let him get his breath back.
To get that confidence, he's going to be stretching out his left hand. Keep whacking it.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That hook doesn't score. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Exchanges from both men in this round. Look at that.